All right, so next we have some problems that where we're just adding more than or subtracting more than two polynomials at a time. So for example, number 78, here we're adding these two and then subtracting this one, right? So it really just comes down to combining like terms once again. So the first thing I'm going to do is combine my m's, m to the first power, right? First degree m's. And so the mental math there would be negative 5m plus 8m minus negative 5m, right? So that negative turns into a positive. So really I'm just adding negative 5 plus 8 plus 5, right? And so negative 8 plus 5 is 3. Excuse me, negative 5 plus 8 is 3, plus 5 is 8. So I get 8m. And you can think of it also as your negative 5 and positive 5m's canceling out. So you're just left with 8m. The next part, we're going to do negative 6 plus negative 3 minus 3. Okay, so that's going to be right up here, negative 6 plus negative 3 minus positive 3, right? So positive negative is a negative still. So negative 6 minus 3 would be negative 12. All right, so that's all it is. So just combining like terms again. This time we're just doing 3 polynomials instead of 2. So let's move ahead to let's do number 84. So with 84, I'm going to combine like terms. So I'm going to start with the highest degree. So usually we put that first when we're listing polynomials. So the first one is v to the fourth, and there's no other like term, but I have to remember that it is where I am subtracting it, right? So it's going to be negative v to the fourth. All right, so it's basically 0v to the fourth here, right? Minus v to the fourth, and then I have another plus 0v to the fourth here, right? So, all right, the next term I'm going to look at is the cube term. So I have negative v cubed, there's a 0v cubed here, and then I have a positive v cubed, right? So negative v cubed plus v cubed is 0v cubed. So those basically cancel each other out. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the squared term. So I have negative v squared minus negative v squared. So that's going to cancel out. And then plus negative 3v squared. So it's going to be negative 3v squared. Okay, and just to show the work on that one, so negative v squared minus negative v squared plus negative 3v squared. So negative turns to positive, positive negative turns to negative. These cancel out, so we just get negative 3v squared. All right, and then we only have one v to the first term. It's negative inside here, but we also have this negative on the outside, right? So it's 0 here, 0v minus negative v plus 0v, and so it's just going to be, when we minus a negative, it turns to a positive, so it'll just be plus v. And then we have our constants, negative 1 minus negative 1, that'll cancel out, plus 6, so it'll just be positive 6. All right, and just show the work on that one, negative 1 minus negative 1 plus 6, right? These cancel out. All right, so you can show work if you need to. You can do it. You can, I welcome mental math as well. But just be careful with your signs and make sure that you keep it all straight and aligned, whether you do it mentally or on paper.